is best, and we will do that. Or we could put some SC2ISL games on as well, I guess. That could work out. Anyways, in the lower left-hand corner here, we do have the teal Zerg player from Imaginary Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. It's Revolver down a game right now. Needs to start pulling this back here if he wants to stay alive in the Summer League 2014. In the upper right-hand corner, we have the Blue Town player from Cascade. It's Cass. GG from Swashbuckler, GG from Jula Haran, GG from Goodcat, Zarios, GG as well, GG from Boss HD. No, he did not GG. I get the feeling Revolver doesn't GG all too much. Just a feeling. Tiny little hunch. Okay, guys, so Barracks Gas to start things off here once again for Cast. No real surprises there. Looking for the Reaper Expand. If you have a delay, I don't know what to do if you have a delay. Try refresh the stream, pause it and play again. Probably one of the better ways to try and fix it, I would imagine. Cass coming out here with his finishing up his barracks here, and we'll be heading out with Reaper very shortly. Hatchery and Pool coming down for Revolver in the lower left side of the map. First overload was interestingly heading cross map, then changed direction to actually go to the top left. So that's quite it's quite interesting. Do we think Revolver lost because he lost the mutas? Well, I mean, losing the mutas kind of sucks, but I think he just lost because the drop on the high ground was something he just wasn't in position for. And he lost a lot of units. Like, his supply completely plummeted at that point. I don't think he had enough Banelings. I think he needed more Banelings, and that was like a big issue, because he had like basically only Zergling Ultra. And Cass's push came at a time where he just couldn't afford to get Banelings and Zerglings and Ultra. So I don't know if that was really a factor. It was, yeah, I think that was probably a lot of it, because there was only Zerglings. There was a few Banes, but just not as many as he needed. And when he can't clean up the Marines, I mean, the Ultras, he couldn't kill the Ultras. Cass, because we saw Cass couldn't kill the Ultras. But he did lose the mutas. I don't know. The mutas, I don't think the mutas are really as important as to why he lost. I mean, it's always nice to have the mutas, but it's not like he. I mean, it's not like the drops were all over the map and he could have been hunting them down with the mutas. Like, they were all in the same place basically. So, the Reaper coming down to the bottom left, and yeah. Yeah, the thing is as well, Revolver also took a really late 4th base, and that's why he was rushing out, and that's how he could rush out the Ultralisks like he did, as Reaper comes in here. So by rushing out the Ultralisks, you're basically saying, like, by sacrificing that 4th base, it's kind of almost as though it's a free base all in, because you're basically saying, right, I'm going to just attack you with Ultras when you've only got Marines, because you're not expecting it. I'm going to try and hope to do that and win with that. But Cass was able to buy enough time with that kind of high ground, low ground play, such that he then built a composition which was just going to completely destroy Ultralisks. So, I mean, what can you do? I think there was many issues which were kind of, there was many things kind of missing that kind of all added up towards the loss there. So, yeah. We've got a drone getting targeted down there once again, but does survive again. And that Reaper will go down. So Reaper goes down, and we've got a lair on the way again from Revolver, a very fast lair, just the same as that last game. So kind of intrigued to see how this is going to play out this time. He's doing the exact same build, 3 extra gases being taken. I'm kind of surprised at this, because he wasn't doing this earlier against Cass. And he did take a map off Cass earlier. Well, I guess he kind of did do it against Cass. I mean, it kind of was this build when he won against Cass, but it was against a Turak, so it was kind of actually really smart. But he made the Mutalisks work so well, so maybe he can do it again. 4 Hellions coming across the map right now. Cass, most notably, has gone for just a very standard fast free command center play. He's already got Stim on the way. He hasn't gone for any Starport, any Banshees, or anything like that. As we're going to actually see Hellions coming into the main base here. They're going to get some good damage done. The drones are pulled, and oh no, they're all stacked up. Cass is making a barbecue out of game number 2. And he is going to keep on barbecuing. More and more drones going down. This is already 10 or so. 12 workers killed already. Now up to the natural where there is nothing to defend. And Revolver might just have to tap out now, because this is some insane damage he's taken right at the start of this game. Cass doesn't care about losing the Hellions anymore. 22 workers killed, and Revolver takes a severe hit to his economy right now. And I don't know what that means, but I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something a little bit sad from Revolver. So so yeah. Nuccio has played and won, guys. He's going to be in the quarterfinals of the tournament on another day. We will be rebroadcasting. I actually think we might start the rebroadcast with tonight's games. So I think we'll start with tonight's games, then go to another group, and then some SC2ISL on the rebroadcast. So I think that's what we're going to do, in case anyone missed the start and stuff, so you can see the other games. These Lings just chilling around right now. Not really too much to talk about. I mean, Cass is just going full on macro mode. He's got his starport up. He's got his 1-1 starting here. He's got extra barracks on the way. He's going to go into mine production very soon. If this is extra factory, take his third base in the very near future, I would imagine. Revolver's got his third base finished. I mean, he's actually going into an all-in. He's going to all-in here. His Bane Nest just finished up. He's just going to mass up Zerglings and go for one huge attack across the map and try and end the game. Is it going to work out? Well, okay, no, he's not. He's actually going to get centrifugal hooks. Wow. I genuinely really thought he was going to do that there. Because he just made such a huge swell of Zerglings. I mean, he still is making some Zerglings. He's still moving across the map. I mean, he could still do it. This is interesting. Okay, so he's still going to look for an all-in. I still think he's going to try an all-in base because, I mean, no tech at all. And there's 23 Banelings. Cass is moving across the map. This is going to turn into a little bit of a weird scenario here because Cass is completely out of position to deal with this. Like 100% not even close to being in position to deal with this. Revolver will lose his third base. I mean, this counterattack is going to do a ton of damage. But, I mean, the Baneling attack is going to do quite a bit of damage as well. So Cass has no idea this is coming. And it's about to hit. He starts to scout. He's going to start cleaning out some creep. Is Revolver really waiting for centrifugal hooks? Surely just go. I mean, you've seen the army go across the map. Cass, is he going to see this here? The Marauder at the front. Oh, everything's just going to go down. And he doesn't even have to bust his way through the front. Cass is going to start stimming. He is going to take down his third hatchery. This becomes a really weird scenario right now as SCVs are just going to start going off, getting killed off. Huge Balen hits on the worker line. A Marauder here is maybe going to get picked up. No, Cass just misses that. As more Balens are going to take down more of this. I think that was combat shields getting taken down there. Yes, it was. The combat shields cancelled. More Marines continue to pop out. I think Cass is coming back home. Starting to stim to get back here fast. I mean, all the Balens are gone. And with the Balens gone, the Zerglings are very easy to deal with if you actually have an army, you know, if you have a decent amount of army, and Cass does have a decent amount of army. It's actually all trapped in his main base as well. He's not going to let it get out. So Cass is actually in a really good spot here because now he's going to clean out the rest of these units. And as he cleans out the rest of these units, he actually still, well, okay, he's down in workers. Sorry, I actually read the workers the wrong way around. I thought it was Cass who was on 36 SCVs. So he's taking a lot of damage. He's lost a lot of SCVs here. But he's on 3 CC, and Revolver's on just 2 bases. So, these Lings still moving around. A mule is dropped here. And, I mean, this Cass can just go back into mining. Another huge wave of Zerglings coming across the map. You've got to remember, guys, there is no... Oh, of course there's a layer up. So there's a layer, but still no overtech other than just Ling Bane. And a huge wave number 2 of units getting ready to come. I mean, Cass has a lot of army, though. He's got 1-1. He's got 2-2 on the way as well. And that is going to be absolutely huge. So, I mean, Cass is moving out again. He's going to be caught out of position for the second time now in this game. Is he going to see it? Is he going to take the tower and see it? He sees more Lings coming across. Okay, he sees it. Surely now he stims. Okay, he's going to come back across here. The bear bunker's going to go down very quickly. Is Cass going to lift his orbital in time? Okay, well, Revolver's going to save his Balens for other things. Not just going to target down the orbital with it. As Cass does come in with his first few units, he's going to start having to split here like a god. As it is 1-1 against 0-0, but is it going to be enough here for Cass because he's starting to run out of... Well, okay, he's got a few Marines left, and it might just be enough here with the medevacs in the sky. It will be. Turns this around again, but still down 12 workers. He just starts stimming and getting in here. Maybe even just adding on some mines. I mean, it's kind of hard because he doesn't have that much money. But maybe adding on some mines is what he needs to get done here. So, so yeah, Cass looking for an I mean, I still think he's in an okay spot because he's still way far ahead on army supply. You can see he's trying to counterattack. Maybe he should just send a single drop instead of, you know, the entire army. He's getting some Marines in position to help out his third base, which is getting a little bit low on hit points here. Cass is just out of range of seeing the Banelings. and that's slightly frustrating for him. As now he moves back, he's actually going to see this army. He might find himself a little bit trapped here. Cass, he's not going to respond in time. No, Cass! Oh, he's going to lose it all. Okay, so Cass not paying attention. That's not too great, and actually now that really does even up the army supply a lot. As this overseer is going to go down. Quite important when there's mines out and about on the map. Structure completed. Bunker is up at the third base once again. Another wave of Zerglings coming across here. Cass is back to 36 on 36 workers. And of course, you know, 36 on 36 workers, you've got to remember as well that on top of that, there's mules. So Cass is back up there in workers. He's got 2-2 now as well. Them upgrades are going to be absolutely huge. And the drop in the natural as well. I mean, what is there to actually deal with this for Revolver? Not too much. Not too much at all, and this all started with Cass killing so many workers with just some Hellions. Drop into the natural, and Revolver has to respond to this really, really quickly. He's coming in with some Barons and Zerglings, but he just GG's out. And Cass secures his place in the Summer League round of 8.